At 7 p.m. Monday night, just as she did last January, Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her impeachment managers will walk through the Capitol Rotunda, site of the recent storming, and to the Senate chamber to deliver one single article of impeachment against the former president for inciting an insurrection. The trial itself commences the week of February 8th. It may be another exercise in partisanship, as the 18 Republican votes that would be needed to convict the former president appear to be lacking.
I think the trial is stupid. I think it's counterproductive. We already have a flaming fire in this country, and it's like taking a bunch of gasoline and pouring it on top of the fire.
Democrats see impeaching and convicting the former president as vital to keeping him from running again.
And the person who led those terrorists to their chamber was Donald Trump. He invited them there. He lit the matches, as Liz Cheney said, that led to the attack. And so this, for many of them, will be the last off-ramp, the last chance to pass judgment and hold Donald Trump accountable.
This is going to be an awkward flight. You might want to change it. It's going to be an awkward one.
Republican Mitt Romney of Utah was the sole Republican to vote to convict President Trump in the first impeachment trial, an act that made him the target of hecklers as he flew to Washington before the mob descended on the Capitol.
Well, I'm going to be a Senate juror, and as a result of that, I'll listen to the arguments both by the prosecution as well as by the defense. We haven't heard those yet. I'll read the briefs and I'll make a decision, and I will make a decision based upon the facts and the evidence as it's presented.
Whatever the outcome, the Senate trial may have unpredictable and long-lasting implications.
Joe Biden became the 46th president on Wednesday, and he said he wanted to fight as hard for the people who didn't vote for him in order to promote unity. But then he proceeded to imply that anyone who voted for President Donald Trump was a racist, a white nationalist, or an imbecile who needs to be deprogrammed and re-educated. Boy, that really warmed the hearts of 74 million people.
The impeachment is a sign that Democrats have moved well past the election, assured by scores of court denials to election challenges. But many who voted for Trump remain unconvinced the election was fair.
You're saying there was no fraud and it's all been investigated. That's just not true.
It's not what I said, sir. I said the Department of Justice found no evidence. Let me finish my point.
No, you said
something that was not true.
You say we're all liars. You're just simply saying we're all liars. And
I said it was a lie that the election was stolen.
Premise that you're right and we're wrong. Well, let's talk about the specifics of it. In Wisconsin, tens of thousands of absentee votes had only the name on them and no address. Historically, those were thrown out. This time they weren't.
For Democrats, there is a risk of what goes around comes around. The midterm elections are less than 2 years away now, and in history, the president's own party has gained seats only 7 times in midterm elections. If Republicans were to regain control of both houses of Congress, how vengeful might they be? Doug McKelway for the Washington Examiner.